my husband and I have couples that come to us for advice and different things, and many of the times it's because they feel they don't have enough in their relationship. And as a woman, sometimes we can have expectations for our man, and we see them not meeting it. Maybe it has to do with what we're putting into our relationship. Or maybe we feel that we are always the giver and we're always giving. But you know, our greatest example is God. He has the greatest example of relationship is giving and serving. And my husband and I find that when we give and serve each other in our relationship, it is so powerful and strong. Instead of looking at what we can get from one another or get out of the relationship, we look into giving and serving. And as Christians, God showed us a great example of what was in a relationship was giving his best. That was Jesus Christ. Amen? It says in Romans 5:8, "For God shows his love for us while we were still yet sinners, that Christ died for us." And today is Father's Day, but in reality, every day is Father's Day. You agree with me? And women out there, you play a part in that, because if it wasn't for you, your man would not be a father. So pat yourself on the back there. But we also have to remember that every seed that we plant brings forth fruit. So when we give, we are planting our seed into a relationship. And sometimes that seed will not show right away and you feel like you're giving and giving, but be assured that that seed will grow as you give into your relationship. I want to just leave you with a few keys here today. Number one, know that your man is created to act and think differently than a woman. Have you noticed that in your relationships? Have you noticed that they act and think a little differently? You know, it took me a while to figure that out when I got married. I was actually in the mission field when I was out in Croatia. And it was a little bit difficult time because, well, I won't go into all that. But we were there alone in the mission field. And I was home alone a lot with the kids and I had a lot of time on my hands. And I picked up this book, and I don't even know where it came from or how it got there in Croatia, but it was What Husbands Wish Women Knew About Men. And it just kind of opened up my eyes to understand a few things that are different about men than women, and that they don't think the way that we think or act the way that we act at times. And it just helped me to understand that men are created much differently than women. The second thing, key in giving in a relationship, is give from the heart, not out of obligation or expecting anything in return. That is really a key. You need to give with your heart, not thinking, if I give this, I'm going to get this back, so I better give. No, give out of the abundance of your heart. And the third thing is, remember our perfect example of giving his best for us. Jesus Christ, he gave his very best for us. And he is a perfect example for our relationships. So today, I want you to remember to give into your relationships today.